In this timeline, Beelzebub would never hook up with Vortex for whatever reason. As one day, Loona would be going to the party, as she kind of liked Vortex a bit. But as she was there, someone else would take notice to her. It was Beelzebub, as she said, "Hey, do you mind spending some time with me?" Loona said, "Sure, it is your ring after all." As then she would start to drink with her, and Loona said, "So what's up?" "I could tell your dad's a bit depressed, and well, I'm just gonna come out and say it. You need some love in your life, girl." Loona would say, "What?" As then suddenly, Beelzebub would take Luna's hand and say, "I can show you fun, I can show you pleasure, and I can show you the world." As then she gave her some honey, and as she drank it, Loona felt amazing. As she never felt this amazing before. As she never felt a thrill through her body, at least not like this. As she continued to drink the honey, as she continued to dance, as she continued to hold hands with Beelzebub and flirt with the boys, she started to have more and more fun. As eventually Loona and Beelzebub would kiss. As they shared their kiss, love was in the air as a spark felt between them. As then Loona would wake up the next day in Beelzebub's bed. As she said, "I've never did this with a girl before. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?" Beelzebub would say, "Relax, here." As she would throw Loona some clothes. "Take care of yourself, alright? And your dad's passed out in his house. He doesn't really know what happened. But you can tell him if you want to make things official. We should go on a date. It would be fun to." But then suddenly Loona would run out, her face deep dark red, as she would go back to her place. She would stay home for a while, as not much would happen, as she would continue her job with Blitz and continue her job with others. As the days passed, though, she missed Beelzebub, and she thought, did she miss me too? Does she even care? Should I text her back? I just ran out on her. All these thoughts were filling her head, and eventually she had to get answers. One day, as Blitz and the rest of the group were out on a mission, she called Beelzebub. As she answered and said, "Why'd you run out on me, girl? Did I come on too strong? Was I too intimidating? I mean, I know I'm one of the 7 deadly sins and all, but still, you were pretty cute, so I wanted to give you a nice try, you know? Or was I not gentle enough?" Loona would say, "No, it's none of that. It's just, I don't know. It's just, well, I like you. I like you a lot. But I just didn't know if I wanted to give something a try. I kind of had a crush on Vortex. Vortex, he's a total B-word," Beelzebub would say. "I mean, don't get me wrong, he's cool to hang out with everything, but he's barely there when it comes to relationships. I did date him in the past." Okay, I changed the story. They broke up. That's a new story. Anyway, Beelzebub would explain what he did, and Loona would sigh and say, "Oh, hey, you have me though, don't you?" Loona would say, "Yeah, I do." As in, Blitz would walk in and say, "Looney, are you? Oh my god, you're dating a sin." "Well, Looney, I am conflicted. I want to protect you and keep you safe and not let anyone hurt you, but that could give me a lot of money. So I don't know. As a parent, do I approve? I don't know. Blitz, get out of here." As she would push Blitz out the way, as Beelzebub would laugh and say, "We should go on a date. I'll see you tomorrow," as Beelzebub would wink at Loona, as Loona would blush. As Blitz would say, "I'm proud of you, Loona. You scored a big one there, but there will be some ground rules. Now, I know she can't really make your tummy big, but I still want you to be safe. And there's certain ways that to," as then Loona would say, "No, Dad." As she pushed him away, she would then walk back to her room, as she would get dressed up for the date. As Blitz would be nervous, as Blitz would watch Beelzebub pick up Loona, she said, "You're dressed very well." "You ready?" Loona would say, "Yeah." As then Blitz said, "Hey, I know you're a ringleader, but if you mess with my daughter, I will effing," as then Beelzebub laughed, said, "You're a good dad. Come on, Loona." As then Loona and Beelzebub left. As Loona and Beelzebub would go out, Loona would say, "Sorry about my dad." Beelzebub would say, "Are you kidding me? He's so precious. The fact that he wants to protect you all the time, he's a good dad. I know you've been through a lot, Loona, but trust me, he's good to you." Loona would smile and say, "You know, I know." As they would both hold hands and begin to tell each other stories, Beelzebub would tell her how she got the job, and how she left from heaven and all that stuff. And Loona would tell Beelzebub the truth. As Beelzebub and Loona continued to talk to each other, they got along pretty well, actually. And, well, they actually kind of liked how things were going between them. They actually kind of liked how they were together. However, after the date ended, something would happen. Loona would get a strange call. It was from Stolas. She doesn't even know how Stolas got her number. As she answered it, she said, "Hello?" Stolas says, "I need you to get to Beelzebub. Hurry." "Why?" "Just hurry." Suddenly, the call would end abruptly. Loona was super confused. Why the heck would Stolas call her? Why would Stolas need her? Loona didn't really know, but she decided to go get Beelzebub. As she told Beelzebub the situation, she was also confused. "Are you sure this Stolas isn't some perv?" Loona would say, "Trust me, he's not." As they would both go to his house, they would see something. They saw Stella holding Stolas by the neck. And Blitzo there too, crying. As Loona says, "Put him down," Stella would laugh and say, "Oh, it's you, Beelzebub. I want to make a deal." Beelzebub would say, "I may not know Stolas, but the fact that you would hurt him really pisses me off," as she would grow and get big. But suddenly Stella would grab him and say, You don't want anything to happen to him. After all, you don't know him." But that would hurt Luna's father, which would hurt Loona in return. Beelzebub would say, "What do you want?" "I want a better husband. I want you to send me someone from your ring that won't cheat on me." As then Stella threw down Stolas, and Stolas says, "In my defense, it was an arranged marriage." Stella would say, "Shut up." As then Beelzebub would sigh and say, "Fine, is that all?" "Yes." "Oh, and I want him to die." As suddenly Stella would laugh. "I can't always get what you want," as Stella would hold Stolas back up as a shield and say, "I think this will go out very nicely. Beelzebub, I hear you have some good taste, especially in men." "Not so much women," as she looked at Loona. As Loona growled, Beelzebub would say, "Fine, but can I tell you something?" Stella would say, "Yeah, you're gonna get grossed out." As suddenly Beelzebub would teleport behind Stella and barf hot honey into her face, melting her. As she did this, Stella would be destroyed. As everyone was shocked that she could do that, as then Blitz would say, "That's effing gross." As then they would all laugh. A laugh of depression, a laugh of letting emotions out. As Stolas would barely get up, Beelzebub would help him in bed and help heal him. As Stolas said, "Thank you," Loona would say, "That you're so kind, babe." "Of course." As then Loona and Beelzebub would hold hands, and Blitz would say, "I gotta be honest. I was unsure of you dating. And well, especially Beelzebub, no offense. I thought she would hurt your heart, and she seemed so powerful. I didn't want you to get caught in the power play like I did with Stolas. But after seeing him hurt, I realized that I actually give a F about him." Stolas would say, "Blitz, you really do?" "Shut up, Stolas, I'm making a point." Anyway, like I was saying, you can date my daughter. Beelzebub would say, "I wasn't really looking for permission, but thanks. Now go kiss him." As in Stolas and Blitz would kiss, as Loona and Beelzebub would hold hands and say, they did it. They're finally free to be together. Yeah, they are. What do we do now? What we always do, party. As Loona and Beelzebub would go on a party, and they would enjoy each other. They would enjoy having fun together. They would enjoy being together, and they would enjoy, each other. They loved each other, and they can tell that they were the ones. As they both held hands, Loona would say, "It's too bad I'll perish as you get older." Beelzebub says, "I'll make you immortal." "What?" That'll be my honeymoon gift if we ever get married." As Loona blushed, as then they both laughed and lived happily ever after. And that's going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share with all your friends to that thanks button. If you think I deserve any money, that's how you tip me. And this month has been interesting. I have definitely broke my goal for this month for ad revenue. But next month, I'm going on vacation. I have no idea if I'm able to post videos or not. So I might not reach my goal at all. But, that's okay. You gotta have fun in life, you know what I mean? Seeing my brother on November 5th, it's gonna be an interesting experience, not gonna lie. Because, I'm not gonna, say. I mean, it's a big city, so I'm sure no one would go out and find him, so they don't know my name or anything. But, I don't know, better safe than sorry. I'm weird about those things. But yeah, I'm going to a big city for the first time. I've lived in a small town most of my entire life. I've been in big cities every once in a while, but it's never been for, I've never stayed there for, weeks. It's only been a few days. So it's definitely going to be fun. It's definitely going to be interesting. And, do you guys prefer the country or the city? Let me know in the comments below. Honestly, I think it's easier to live in a country, but I like the city culture better. After all, cities have better sports, cities have more stuff to do, and I live in a small town with like nothing to do. The people are nice, but that's kind of like the only benefit. But like I said, with rent and everything, it's kind of hard to live in a city unless you have like a really good job. If I had a really good job and made all the money, I would live in a city. 9 times out of 10, I'd be a city boy. I would be living in the city every single day. City life, city me. But you know, that's not me, so I don't live in no city. But yeah, let me know. Have you lived in a city before? And if so, what was your favorite one? Like Toronto, New York, Beijing, Tokyo, like any like big city. Like if you live there, it could be from the US, it could be anywhere in the world. Like if you live there, like how did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy living there? Like did you like it? Were you like, yeah, I like living here? Or were you like, no, this sucks? So yeah. Also, I think I'm bad. You know, it's nice to live out in the country for a little while, see some nature and stuff. But at the same time, it gets pretty boring. And like, I'm kind of like in a small town area where I'm kind of like, it's kind of like nature and town together. You know, I'm not surrounded by woods or anything, but it's not like, you know, the big town experience. It's kind of like a weird area in between. So yeah. So I guess it's one of those. Anyway, thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for commenting. And if you don't think anyone loves you, you're wrong, because I love you. I love each and every one of you. I love you for liking my videos. I love you for commenting. I love you for being here. Peace out.